Hey y'all, welcome to All Things Mrs. Jones. So remember I told y'all your girl be in the kitchen cooking. And do. So today I'm cooking up some ground turkey chili meat sauce. Why do you call it meat sauce? I call it meat sauce. This is my version because I want this chili to come out kind of like thick. I don't want it to come out like soupy or whatever. And so this is how I make mine. Sometimes I'll make it more like with a juice in it or whatever, kind of a little soupy, and I will eat that over rice. We're not eating this over rice today. We're eating this with some crackers and cheese and that kind of stuff, okay? So I use 3 packs of ground turkey, 2 packs of 93% lean, 7% fat, 1 pack of 85% lean, and 15% fat. Okay. Girl, just add a little bit more fat to it, okay? Just to give it a little extra little, not that we need no fat. But anyway, y'all. And so y'all, like I said, I wanted this to come out like more of a smoother meat sauce. So that's why I'm just chopping, honey, till I can't chop no more, baby. When I tell you, I got some exercise in my wrist and my arm. And y'all, if y'all ain't been put on to this enchilada seasoning, y'all better go run and buy y'all some. When I tell you this enchilada seasoning is all that and some extra more, and is. When I tell you, anytime you make any kind of Mexican dish, it's going to amp up your Mexican vibe, flair, seasoning, taste, whatever you want to call it. 100,000%. I'm trying to tell you what I know, baby. Enchilada sauce, you know, when you make enchiladas, don't y'all buy that canned enchilada sauce no more. Get that seasoning and use that. I'm telling you, it's gone, bro. It is going to take your enchilada sauce to a whole nother level. And then keep going under, because I'll let you just got all off track. Y'all already know I'm going to use my staple seasonings. My Tony Sachet, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper. You got to put a bunch of chili powder in here. You got to give it that little extra little pop of chili taste. Liquid amino, y'all. Y'all know I love liquid amino with my ground turkey. Because it gives it a nice little earthy, nutty-like flavor without all the MSGs and all that kind of stuff. It ain't got all that sodium in it and stuff like that. Because I'm trying to, baby, make my food taste extra good. Okay? But still as healthy as possible, right? And then I use 1 small can tomato paste. It was the basil, garlic, oregano flavor. And then I use 1 little small can of tomato sauce, as you're going to see in a few minutes, right? And so I had to do that for you guys. If you want to use like a vegetable stock, a beef stock, or whatever, you go right ahead. I don't use stocks. I know how to season my food. So when I add water, baby, my stuff tastes just as good. I'm telling you, I tried to stay away from as much canned stuff as possible. Some of y'all out here, baby, making homemade tomato sauce and tomato paste. Y'all go ahead. I've done it a couple of times in the past. It's a bunch of work. I ain't really interested in doing that kind of work. So I ain't gonna hurt to have 2 little cans, child. I'm just saying, of tomato paste, tomato sauce. And I added some water to my tomato sauce can. Because, baby, you know, you got to get every little piece and, you know, kind of shake it up a little bit. Y'all know how to do that. And get every little inch, honey, of your tomato sauce out that can. Okay? And do. And again, chop. I didn't add any vegetables, no onions, no bell peppers, because I didn't want that in my chili sauce. That's my opinion. That's what my palate calls for, okay? If you want to put all that up in yours, baby, so be it. If you want to put some beans in yours, so be it. Now listen. So the way I wanted it, like I said, I wanted it to be thick, like a thick consistency, because I'm going to put like some shredded cheese on mine, some oyster crackers, not the big saltine crackers. I need my little oyster crackers to be small so I can just pour some in my little mug, my soup mug. Okay, y'all gonna see it thing, and deals. And I no longer eat sour cream. I replace sour cream with non-fat plain Greek yogurt. Y'all, let me tell you, when I tell you it tastes just like sour cream, I'm telling you, and it don't have no fat in it. See, my husband, I finally sold him on it. Now he sold. He don't eat sour cream no more. He eat this. Shred your own little cheese. Dice up your own little jalapeno peppers. That was for my husband because I don't want no jalapeno peppers. And I sliced him, I guess off camera, I sliced him some red onions. So he liked the little Greek yogurt on top, the oyster crackers, sliced jalapeno peppers, some shredded cheese, and diced onions. That's the way he eat his. I don't want all this stuff on mine. You can put some hot sauce on yours if you want to. Do what you do. Any kind of way you do it. It's going to be yours. It's going to be what your palate want. I'm just giving you a little inspiration on how I make a healthier version of chili. And let me know what you guys think. Comment below.